that in EBS we had RISE W, or whatever you say, F RISE W, forms, reports, interfaces, conversions, extensions, and workflows, right? So here we have similar thing, but we cannot do extensions, okay, and we cannot build any forms in cloud, okay, and there are workflows. So if I have to correlate with Fusion Cloud, okay, so what you have, you don't have. So when I say form, it is basically an interface, right? So it can be either form or OAF, right? So if I say form or OAF, so I would say. So similarly here you have ADF for interfaces, okay, and then you have reports as usual. So reports are BI, okay, OTBI, okay, then Smart View, okay, and yeah, these are the ones that you have, okay. I'm talking with respect to financials, okay, with respect to Fusion Cloud financials. So there might be some differences with HCM, supply chain, or PPM, okay, but I'm going to talk about this with respect to financials, okay. Then you have conversions or interfaces, okay, you have that as well, conversions, interfaces, but you cannot do extensions, okay. And you have workflows as well, okay. So workflows are called BPM task flows or BPM workflows, whatever you call it, okay, BPM workflow. So let me just give you an idea what cloud is, okay. So cloud can be defined in three ways, okay. So one is SaaS, software as a service, another is PaaS, platform as a service, and another is infrastructure as a service, IaaS, okay, where the infrastructure also is given to you and you maintain everything, okay. So these are the products. So SaaS, Fusion Cloud is basically a SaaS product, okay, where you are given the application only, okay, nothing else, everything is managed by the vendor, okay. So Fusion Cloud is one of them. Then there are some other vendors, Workday, then you have Salesforce, right, then SAP SuccessFactors, okay. So these are all SaaS products, okay. Then PaaS, Oracle has many PaaS products, Oracle JCS, Oracle SOA CS, you might have heard of these names, okay. Then DBCS, okay, and then Oracle has Oracle SOA CS, DBCS, OIC, okay, or ICS, Mobile CS, MCS, okay. So these are different, and there are many actually, and these are different PaaS platforms, okay. So these are basically from Oracle. Now different vendors gives us different PaaS, platforms to develop our own applications, okay. So you have AWS PaaS, okay, then you can get from some other vendors as well, okay. So these are the PaaS products, okay. Now infrastructure, any infrastructure you can loan from Oracle Cloud, okay. You have to maintain everything, okay. You have to maintain everything by yourself. Oracle Cloud, then you can get AWS, Azure, okay, Google Cloud. So these are all infrastructure as a service can be used, okay. Okay, so now coming to Fusion Cloud, okay, coming to Fusion Cloud financials, okay, what we have in store for the technical, okay. So for technical, you have integration or conversion, whatever you say, okay, conversion. Then you have reporting, okay. So these, and very few or very minimal customization, okay. So there are certain restrictions that you have in Fusion Cloud, especially with the SaaS product, okay. So what are the restrictions? You cannot customize, you cannot define your own process, you cannot extend the application, okay, you cannot do that. So whatever you get, you have to fit in your business into that, okay. You cannot do out of box solutions in Fusion Cloud financials or Fusion Cloud overall. Any cloud product, you cannot do something out of box, okay. So you have to do the database lining or interfaces. Let's say every day I'll get data from multiple systems, and I'm uploading the data, and I'm getting data from cloud application. So these are the things that is feasible or that is possible in Fusion Cloud. Okay, minimal customization and reporting. Definitely you should be creating reporting out of your data, many dashboards, right? And day in day out activities. Let's say, okay, how many reports are means how many invoices are created, and all those things, journal, then whatever you had in EBS financials, right? That FRS, right? Financial reporting. Okay, so all those things you can do using reporting. So there are a couple of reporting tools given, mainly or majorly used BI and OTBI. BI is basically BI publisher. Okay, BI, and OTBI is Oracle Transactional Business Intelligence. Okay, so you can see dashboards. Okay, and certain standard, subject areas are given, or in a layman's term we can say that some queries are already given. Okay, so those queries you can use and basically create your own reports. Okay, reporting. Now minimal customization. Let's say hiding some field, calling an external web page, or calling an external service. Okay, all those things you can do using Fusion Cloud Financials or Fusion Cloud. Okay, so these are the things that is feasible. Okay, now I will come down to details of all these things. Okay, so integrations. When I say integration, so far, before I make a move, any questions from you guys?
No questions.
Okay, fine. Ramakrishna, is that fine?
It's fine.
Okay, so in integration, so different, as I told, we are talking with respect to financials. There are certain integration methodologies that is defined by HCM or supply chain or PPM. Okay, here, so integrations can be divided, or conversions can be divided into two things, right? Inbound and outbound. When I say inbound to Fusion. Okay, and I would say outbound from Fusion. Okay, so these are the ways. Yeah, these are the two ways. So inbound can be done via FBDI, okay, or web service call. Okay, web service or REST service, whatever is given. And these features are getting changed very frequently. Okay, because Oracle is coming up with new releases every 6 months. Okay, so we have to get all this information from, there is a site. Okay, there is a site, Fusion Apps OER. Okay, so here we get all this information. Okay, so you can see financials. Okay, so release 13, right? So release 13 is the latest one, release 13. So you have to go and check. Okay, so I'm talking about FBDI, right? File-based data import. So FBDI is file-based data import. Okay, so this is one mechanism to send data in bulk. So this is actually bulk upload. Okay, bulk upload. So there is a process involved. We have to follow that process to upload data in bulk to the cloud. Okay, there is another methodology or another mechanism which is called web service or REST service, where you can upload single data so far. Okay, single data. Let's say one journal. Okay, you can do that. So likewise, you can do inbound with these two mechanisms. Okay, so any communication you do with cloud, it has to be through web services. Okay, now coming to the outbound. You have in financial so far release 12, there was only one option, reporting. You create report and you burst it, means report bursting, or you email it, or basically you download that PDF, or you download the XML and then you process it. That is the only way to have data. Okay, in or out of out of cloud. Okay, what I heard but I didn't try is there is another mechanism called financial financial extract. Okay, so basically Oracle has given, as I told, Oracle has given certain standard queries. You have to use those queries and get the data. Okay, so extract query they might have given, okay, you need GL data, okay, you will get the data. In extract, the beautiful feature is that you get the incremental data. Let's say you have got data, let's say tonight 9 p.m. Okay, so next day when you again run the extract to get the data, you will get that delta. Means today's 9 p.m. to tomorrow's 9 p.m. whatever data is created, you will get that data. Okay, in case of reporting, you have to manually handle that. Okay, so that is the beautiful feature of financial extract. Okay, so these are the two mechanisms or two ways we can talk to cloud and get data or push data or pull data from. Okay, now here what else we can do? We can automate the entire process, entire inbound outbound process. Okay, inbound and outbound process. That is one thing for the technical. Okay, now how do we automate? There are many ways. I will talk about two, that is Java and SOA. Okay, so through SOA you can do, and using Java you can do. You can do using PL SQL also. So if you have ever worked on PL SQL along with a web service, let's say calling a web service or getting data response, all those things, then this is another option. If your project is migrating from EBS to Oracle Fusion Cloud, okay, then this is another option. So whichever technology supports web service invocation, okay, all technologies can be used. So that's what I told. There might be multiple, programming languages which gives you provision to call web services. You will be able to access it. Okay, you will be able to use it. Okay, why Java? Because Java is widely used and Oracle gives very beautiful feature. Okay, to automate, because all the APIs and all the WSDLs, those are all given by Oracle, which can be easily used in Java. That's what we are planning to use, Java. Okay, SOA is basically any language, but SOA is the beautiful one. Why? Because SOA is helping us to integrate multiple systems. Okay, that's what SOA. Okay, so SOA only not bound to integrate with your on-premise EBS to your cloud. Okay, but SOA can be used in integrating any systems. Okay, whether you have to talk to Fusion Cloud to Workday to EBS, or Salesforce to EBS, Salesforce to SAP, SOA can be used. SOA, when I say, it's Oracle SOA suite basically. Okay, which is an Oracle middleware product, Fusion middleware product, Oracle SOA suite. Okay, so these are the tools these are the programming languages that we need to have integration implemented. Okay, any question before I move to reporting?
No, Raj.
Okay, fine. Now reporting. So reporting, as I told, we will learn BI reporting. That is basically BI publisher. So you guys already have worked on BI publisher in EBS. So we will see how we create BI publisher in BI publisher reports in cloud. Okay, it's slightly different but almost same. Okay, the navigations, the ways. Okay, how do we migrate? So there are many things. How do we migrate BI publisher report? How do we and means with respect to BI publisher, we will see many things actually. Okay, the migration, okay, it's different, like how we do. Then basically how do you create jobs? Okay, basically you create concurrent program, right, for BI report. Here we see how do we create jobs, then basically emailing the output. Okay, so all these things we will see. Okay, emailing the output as in bursting. Okay, so this is another thing that we will see. Okay, in specifically BI reporting, as part of automation, we are going to see like inbound outbound automation. Then also we will be using this BI publisher. We will create XML, and then from SOA or basically Java, how do we get the data? Okay, so that is also we will see. So apart from these things, okay, another next is OTBI. So basically, how do we create dashboards, how we create subject areas, right? I mean, we don't create subject areas, but how we use subject areas, multiple subject areas. Okay, subject areas are pre-built, you know, data points which is already given by Oracle, and you can use those, and then basically you can create your own beautiful dashboards and reports. Okay, so we'll see some samples, okay, like OTBI reports. Okay, uh, and then we will learn OTBI. Okay, customization, as I told, there are minimal customizations. So we will see very few page personalizations, I would say. Okay, how we do that. Okay, and then we will see like how you invoke an external URL. Okay, so those are the things that we will we will look into as part of this course. So that is the agenda for entire course. So our main agenda would be to learn SOA suite. Okay, because let's say you have got opportunity to work with other products. Okay, so other products as such, Workday integration, EBS to PeopleSoft integration, or EBS to some other integration, or PeopleSoft to SAP integration, SAP integration. Basically your SOA suite might be used, or SOA suite, it's a middleware tool. Okay, so any integration you do in future, SOA suite is mandatory. Okay, so that will be used. So SOA suite is very vital. So we will learn SOA suite. Okay, and as I told, then we will do all these technical feature, basically all Fusion technical feature. Okay, and along with the automation. Okay, so I will show you like how different tools are developed. Okay, different tools are created for automating the entire inbound outbound processes. Okay, so these are the things that we will discuss majorly as part of this. Okay, any question so far?
What about ADF first?
See, as I told you that here you do not have any, means you cannot create any custom ADF pages. Okay, you cannot create any, you cannot do any extension as such. Okay, so there is no point, as I see, there is no point in learning ADF. Okay, ADF would be a separate, means it's of no use as such with respect to the current scenario. Okay, I will tell where ADF will come. Okay, I will tell you that. So as I told that extension is not possible, right? Extension is not possible in Oracle SaaS, basically Fusion SaaS product. Okay, or Fusion Cloud. Okay, now let's say if you have to do certain or develop certain out of bound solution or extended solution. Okay, so how would you do that? Then in that case you have to buy a license of PaaS. Okay, you have to get DBCS, JCS, all those licenses. Okay, and in that case, if you need to build any web pages, okay, or any UI basically, okay, then in that case you need ADF. Okay, otherwise you absolutely don't need ADF. Okay, so this is the only one case you need. And in DBCS, as usual, you can write your PL SQL. Okay, but this is your standalone service. Okay, this is your standalone service. It is nowhere related to your Oracle Fusion Cloud. Okay, Cloud SaaS. Okay, it is nowhere related. Okay, not at all related to your Fusion Cloud financials. Okay, remember that, because with PaaS you don't get the database of this Fusion Cloud financials. It will have your own database, own UI, but you will have this feature on, it means you can host these applications on cloud or on web. Just think like that. Okay, now if you have to communicate, okay, so PaaS, any product, PaaS to SaaS, if you have to communicate, it has to be through, as I told, the thumb rule is this: web services or REST service. okay, or whatever it is, FBDI if it is bulk, okay. This is for SaaS to PaaS, sorry, PaaS to SaaS, and SaaS to PaaS, again same, outbound, right? So you will have reporting here. So clarify these things before you before you make up your mind that which one to means which one to learn first. Okay, so this is how entire SaaS and PaaS model work. Okay, any questions now? Any questions further on ADF or what exactly your plan?
No, okay, but as a part of course, we are now we are learning ADF or not? Now this.
No, actually I'm not covering. I'm just covering SOA and Fusion Technical with automation, like automation of the web services and all.
Okay, in the SOA suite and Fusion technical automation, what is the technical we are covering?
All these things, as I explained you, all these things we will be covering. And SOA suite, we have entire SOA suite, like whatever is needed, inbound, outbound, like you will have to get idea on what web service, how do you call web service, and all those things we will learn.
That REST services, which software we are using?
Sorry, means we will not use any software. Oracle SOA suite helps you to do all these things.
Okay.
Okay.
No, we already just have some knowledge on web services using the MuleSoft.
MuleSoft, okay. So basically you can use MuleSoft also, means SOA suite or MuleSoft. There are different products by different vendors, okay. MuleSoft, then you have TIBCO, okay. Then you have Delbumi, okay. So all those softwares can be used. Since it's an Oracle product and this is actually market leader, you have entire suite of product, okay, and complete product, okay, with respect to if you go to any vendor, this is another, means it is one of the beautiful product by Oracle, okay. So that's what I'm covering, that because if you see cloud, Fusion Cloud, most of the clients, they will have either EBS or PeopleSoft in place, okay, or JD Edwards, whatever it is, okay. So they might also have SOA in place, okay. Because I have never seen such client that whoever has EBS or certain technologies, they have MuleSoft, TIBCO or Delbumi, okay. They already have SOA suite license. If they don't have, they go for, in cloud, as I told, you can either go for OIC or SOA CS, okay. That is in cloud, okay. So I have seen like that. So that's what, so basically this SOA suite is equivalent to your SOA CS. So this is in cloud and this is on premise, okay. That's the only difference. Other features are as same, okay. Any questions?
Okay, the Fusion Cloud Financial, right? You mentioned all the topics, right? Whatever integration, outbound
Right.
reporting, final extracts, and automation, entire beam, inbound, onboard, Oracle SOA suite, entire will cover this, right?
Yes, right. Entire thing we will cover here, okay.
Is it all real-time scenarios?
Yes, all real-time scenarios. Real-time as in, see, in inbound, outbound, what you have? GL transaction, right? GL journal, conversion rate, right? So all those things we will cover. Okay. And report report invoice report, okay. So basically all those things, okay. And SOA suite, yeah, definitely all real-time. In SOA suite, we will complete a project, okay. We will complete a project. I will give you a project to complete by yourself, okay. And whatever I will explain, that will also I will explain with respect to like what are the use cases that you use this, okay. All those things.
And this SOA suite will be their license, right? How can I will use that at access?
No, for development purpose, you can do that, okay. Once you host it or client level you use, you can definitely, you need to have license, right? So any Oracle product, you have Java in your system, right?
Yes.
So Java is also licensed, means Java as in, means whatever, means when you use it for learning, it is free, but whenever you use it for the organization purpose, I think it is also licensed. Not Java. Java is not the correct example, but there are multiple things. Workflow, right? Workflow you are doing for learning purpose, right? But when you put it in the EBS server or in the client server, it becomes licensed. Client has to buy the license, right?
Now, Fusion middleware, which version, whether we are working the 12C or 13C?
See, I have worked on release 12. Okay, release 13. There are certain features that, as I told you, financial extract, I have to check like how it works and all, whether it is there, because I read in blog that there are certain some concept that is called financial extract that is introduced in release 13. Okay, so I have to check that. Okay.
Okay. Other than this, all are 12s, right?
Yeah, all are 12 features. Yeah, but you know what? I don't know whether you know it or not. That REST service is faster than web service, right? When I say web service,
Yeah.
SOAP-based web service, right? So,
Yes.
Oracle in release 13, Oracle has introduced many REST services and deprecated many SOAP services. Okay, then there were certain data points which were not there, or which you cannot do through which you cannot send or push single data, but now you can do. Let's say purchase requisition. Okay, earlier there was no web service. Now in release 13 they have introduced a web service. Okay, to send data. Okay, to get data. So certain enhancements are doing all. Okay.
And for all entire session, which module you are just taking the session? Which means whether finance model or
I will tell you. Financials, entirely financials. Okay, so it's not. I don't know much on functional. Okay, so I will show you GL journal. Okay, and conversion daily rate. Okay, these two interfaces I will show you. Okay, inbound interfaces, and a report. I can show you a couple of reports, like reports as usual, as same like your EBS, but I will show you how do you create report, how do you migrate report, how do you create jobs, how you burst it. Okay, so all those details I'm going to show you how you do that. Okay, and apart from that, how you automate the BI report. Okay, means automate the outbound interface. Okay, because reporting is the only way you can get data out of Fusion Cloud. So I'm going to show you how do you call it from Java. Okay, so that is what I'm going to show you. This APDI. Okay, APDI is bulk upload. So how do you create file, and then how do you upload the file using web service call? Okay, so all those things through Java I'm going to show you, because Java is widely used. So I am going to show you that.
Oh, okay. And one more is that you mentioned that this all implementation which AS is using, whether this is AWS are using or Azure is using.
Which one?
No, you told like you were showing all demo this entire session, right?
Mm-hmm.
In that, which AS is using infrastructure, whether AWS or Azure?
PaaS? You mean to say PaaS?
No, last one.
IaaS? No, this is all Oracle means. Our main motto is to learn SaaS technical, right? So SaaS technical means this entire Fusion Cloud is hosted on Oracle Cloud, nothing else.
Okay.
I just gave you an example, like what are the IaaS example, means what are the available products in the market. That is an example that I have given you. Okay. Yeah, so it's basically correlation with your EBS, since you are from EBS background. Okay, and here I have just told you that what are the cloud products, like different types.
And you are out of 8-year experience. You are also EBS background initially.
Yeah, initially means couple of years. Initial couple of years. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, any questions? Then I started.
What about your opinion for EBS background? Is it learning is a good benefit of this?
So I didn't get you that. Sorry.
No, you told right. You are a EBS background, right? And you are currently working on Fusion implementations.
Yeah, Fusion. Yeah, I mainly work on Fusion middleware, SOA suite, and then your Fusion PaaS, JCS. I'm JCS certified, Oracle SOA suite certified also. Okay. So what I felt is basically to learn this Fusion technical. Okay, this is one thing, and along with that you should learn one of these SOA suite or basically SOA CS, same thing. Okay, so now since you know PL SQL, so whenever you are given chance, you will be able to work on DBCS. Okay, so there will absolutely be no problem with you. Okay, because you know PL SQL. Now if you learn SOA suite, the benefit is you can easily work on SOA CS or ICS or YC. It's more or less same. Okay, so what are the difference then? ICS or OIC is developed on OSB, that is another product by Oracle, and SOA CS is built on Oracle SOA suite. Okay,
In SOA suite, what technology we are using?
it's technology, as in it's a combination of few things: people, mediator, we say. Okay, and then human workflow. Okay, and your human workflow, and what else? Business rules. Okay, so business rules is similar to your AME rules in EBS. Okay, human workflow is basically your workflow, Oracle workflow. Okay, similar to that. Now another thing that I forgot to mention, that you have something called BPM task flow, right? So BPM task flow and workflow, that is actually developed using this product, human workflow and business rules. Okay, so if you have idea about that, you can easily you can create rules, though that is the job of functional, but you can at least get an idea like how it is developed or how it is done. Okay, so if you get an idea of human workflow and all those things. Okay, so there are certain things. Okay, so these are the things mainly used in SOA suite. Okay, and what else? Yeah, that is it.
Okay.
Okay,
Everything is fine, but as in that IQ streams side, right? They mentioned that Fusion technical training. In that they mentioned that ADF topics also, right?
oh, is it?
ADF one
I don't
concept.
know. It's okay.
Yeah. You can check with this guy Bhaskar.
Okay, so you can check with Bhaskar. Okay, so I don't know, but if
Yeah,
he has
actually, what happened means first initially they mentioned the same thing. Whatever you explained it. First one is Fusion technical training, and you can cover all technical concepts. Next part is ADF. In that ADF, they given some concepts, introductions, and then creating some RESTful web services and using ADF applications. And then last one is SOA. Under that SOA, some concept they given.
Okay.
In that their site is there, IQ Steam site. They
Okay,
give this the course content.
Okay.
But you were telling idea base not covering your
Okay, fine. I think if you can check with Bhaskar, that would be helpful. Okay, so
okay.
but he told me that to cover SOA suite and Fusion technical. Okay, so I don't know whether he is there. Bhaskar, you there? Hello. He might have joined and then left. Okay, so okay, if you can check with him, otherwise we can cover some basic.
Yeah. Because okay, we'll check with Bhaskar. And one more is you just inform to say Bhaskar. As per course content, you can check it same thing. In IQ Stream site is there, right?
Okay.
In that Oracle Fusion technical training is there.
Okay.
In that you just check it course content.
Okay.
And maybe you covered all topics except this ADF.
Okay.
You just inform to same to Bhaskar. ADF is not covering mine in that course. Just inform to same to. We'll discuss with Bhaskar.
Okay. Fine. Yeah.
Because we have to check with this amount, right?
Yeah. Exactly. I agree with you.
Same. Yeah. Just inform to Bhaskar. ADF is not covering. Just inform to Bhaskar.
Fine.
And whatever you mentioned, these all topics to complete. How much duration it will take?
See, SOA there are I'm not going to cover the advanced concepts, but whatever I am going to cover is the standard, whatever you need day in day out. Okay, so that is where I'm going to cover. That will take around, entire SOA course I cover I conduct separate batch for SOA, so entire SOA I cover for 25 hours. So SOA suite, whatever for this course, whatever I need is around 15 to 17 hours. Okay. 15 hours, and Fusion Technical, I need around 12 to 15 hours. Okay. So around 25 to, in between 25 to 30 hours total. Okay.
Okay.
Maybe more, but it may not be less.
Okay.
Okay.
And means each day 1 hour you're just planning, right?
Yeah, 1.5 hour, 1 hour. So around
Okay.
8:30 to 10 or sometime.
These sessions only for weekdays or weekends also there?
Weekdays actually. Weekdays.
Okay, weekdays.
Yeah.
Okay. What about timing?
Timing the same time as I told, 8:30 to 10 or something.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ramakrishna,
Yes.
any question? You were silent.
No, instead of me, he is asking all questions.
Oh, okay. All right.
As of already in my company, I have a little bit of idea on SOA suite and what
Okay.
are the hell mediator, but I am not using the real time. Just I know the brief introduction of those, and that's why I am not discussing.
Yeah,
anything.
that's what means. If you see any EBS, wherever you have EBS, you will have a separate SOA suite team or separate guys who will be working on that. Okay.
Yes,
So
yes.
yeah,
Yes.
so that is the trend. Means so far in my means I have done many SOA integrations and all. Okay, so that is how I have seen. Okay, so recently I have done for JCS. Okay, so yeah, JCS, OICS, and I have OIC also I have done. So I have seen that this is the trend actually. That okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Ras. Good.
Okay. Yeah.
We got more information from you.
Yeah.
If it is confirmed, means when it will start? It will start from tomorrow or?
I don't know. I have to check with Bhaskar when he wants him to start. Okay. So
Okay.
yeah. So first
Okay,
we will start with SOA and then we will get into Fusion Technical. Okay. So that.
Okay.
Yes.
I will check. I will check with my friends.
Yeah.
Maybe after confirming, we'll just confirm with this.
Yeah, you check with Bhaskar with all the content, pricing,
Sure.
timing,
Sure.
everything you confirm, and
Yeah.
then you means we can if you are fine, then we can. Okay.
Sure,
Yeah.
Raj. Yeah.
Okay
Thanks.
then. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank
Bye
you.
and a
Bye
good
bye.
night. Yeah.
Bye, Raj.